Hello everyone, Zane here and welcome to my New Player's Beginner's Guide to Final Fantasy XIV. In this video we are going to be starting our first step into unlocking the Relic weapon for A Realm Reborn. Now you're probably asking yourself, why am I making a video about a old weapon that we're never going to use again while we're already in our third expansion of Final Fantasy XIV? Well, to answer that question, one, we have new players coming into this game almost every day, every week, every month, every year, and they don't get to experience something like this. Two, there is a part of my guild making series that requires the unlocking of the Relic weapon in A Realm Reborn. And three, it's a pretty good glamour for people who want it. And four, I want to remind everybody what a real Relic grind is all about. So in order to unlock the Relic weapon in A Realm Reborn, you're going to have to finish the main story quest of 2.0. In Western Thanalan, here at Vesper Bay, you can either come from the Aetheryte over here by Horizon, or take the boat from Limsa Lominsa near the Arcanist Guild, and you talk to Nedrick. There's a couple of dungeons tied to this quest, and also 2 trials. If you are, let's say, like level 60, 70, or 80, and you haven't done this yet, you can basically unsync everything by yourself, so you don't have to go through a party to get some to the dungeons or the trials. Most importantly, this is for my future guild video, and I had to do the Relic weapon anyway. Alright, so let's start with talking to Nedrick and starting the quest, The Weaponsmith, a Legend. I will be skipping any all cutscenes. That's something for you guys to enjoy yourself. Alright, so we need to go to Warina and Reverend's Toll. So when we get there, we will continue. Alright, so here we are in Reverend's Toll. So from the Aetheryte, come up this way. If you have flying unlocked, you can get there faster. Alright, so here she is right here. Let's talk to her. Alright, so now we have to go to Gerolt. He is going to be in the Black Shroud in North area, so we need to come to Full Gourd Float. Alright. So when we get to Gerolt, we will continue. Alright, so here's Gerolt. So let's talk to him. Hand over. And finish the quest. A quest, A Relic Reborn, is now available from Gerolt. Can be undertaken by Paladin, Warrior, Monk, Dragoon, Bard, Ninjas, Black Mages, Summoners, White Mages, and Scholar. You must complete the level 50 quest from the previous mentioned jobs. Each job has its own A Relic Reborn quest, the completion of which will earn you the Relic weapon for that job. Please note that you can only undertake a Relic Reborn quest at any given time. If you wish to acquire different Relic weapons, you must either complete or abandon the current quest. Alright, since I am on my Summoner, let's talk to him and get a Summoner book. Alright, so now we have to go get the Relic weapon itself. For Summoners, it's going to be in the Silphlands right here. Each Relic weapon will have a different zone you have to go fetch it from. So for Summoner, it's going to be the Sylphs. Alright, so we need to go to Hawthorne Hut in the East Shroud. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright, it's going to be over here. If you're high enough level, none of the mobs will bother you. Alright, so now we need to go back to Gerolt. So when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, here we're back at Gerolt. Let's talk to him, hand it over. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to buy or craft a Picatrix of casting and pass it into a Gerolt. Right? So we're either going to have to, like I said, craft one or get off the market board. So let's look at my crafting log. So it's going to be under level 46 to 50. That's going to be in the Alchemist, by the way, for Summoner and Scholar. Alright, so we need the Picatrix of Casting. So we need a Bloody Grimoire Binding and an Enhanced Gold Ink. These ones you can either get through a left quest in Mordona or get it through the Wanderer's Palace dungeon. Luckily for me, I can easily get these through my main job or just buy them at the market board. Alright, so when we get these materials and we craft it, we will continue. Alright guys, so I am back. So let's go ahead and make this book. These are pretty cheap materials on the market board on Gilgamesh here, so it didn't cost me that much. Alright, so I'm just going to make this thing real quick. Alright, after you make it, you need to meld the materia to it. 2 grade 3 termination. These are also pretty cheap. Alright, switch back to my summoner. And let's pass it in. Alright. Now, after that cutscene and we make the weapon, we have to go to a Relic Reborn quest over here and unlock the Chimera. So we have to go to Camp Dragonhead to acquire the duty. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright, so we need to examine this destination. And now the Chimera is now unlocked. So go into the duty finder, the little gear icon over here, click undersized party, go into the trial section, and look for right here, a Relic Reborn, the Chimera. Click it, and let's go in. And there you go. 54 seconds for me because of the paralysis. Alright, you leave the fight, and then you should automatically have it done. Alright guys, so let's pass in the salts to Gerolt. Skip the cutscene. And now, we have to go back to Arena in Mordona. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, here we are with Rowena, so let's go ahead and continue the quest. Alright, so now we need to go to our first dungeon, which is going to be Amdapor Keep. Alright, so I believe I already have that unlocked. Yes, I do. Alright, so let's go into Amdapor Keep. We're going to do it unsynced. Alright, so we're basically just going to pull everything and just burn through everybody. Alright, for this boss, you can't kill him before he summons the Void Scent. So we have to wait. He'll die shortly after. And then we kill the Void Scent. Alright, after that, get your treasure, and let's continue. Alright, after all the statues guys are dead, the door will open, and we fight the demon wall. Alright, demon wall is dead. Grab your treasure and continue on to the last boss. Alright guys, for this boss, basically just ignore everything and just burn them down. Alright, so the Amdapor keep is now done. Get your treasure and leave. So let's talk to her again. Hand it over. And now we need to go back to Gerolt yet again. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, here we are with Gerolt yet again, so let's talk to him. Hand over the book. Alright, so now with the book, let's just put something away. Right, so we have to equip it, and now we need to take out 8 of these enemies in the Silphlands. So snarls, sighs, and screeches. So 8, 16, 24. Alright guys, here we are in the Silphlands, so if you can see on the mini-map up here, you can see these little markers on the map. Those are the ones you need to kill. Or they have basically the symbol over their head. So we have a snarl and a sigh murdered. So now we have to keep going. There's one over here. There's a screech. Alright, so we need to do this until we have 8 each. Alright, so when I get done killing all 24, we will continue. Alright guys, here we are with Gerolt yet again, so let's pass this quest in. And now we have to go and fight the Hydra. Okay, so the Hydra is another trial, and it's going to be here in Finalizing. Captain Drybone is going to be over here where the Halatali dungeon is. Alright, so when we get to Camp Drybone, we will continue. Alright guys, here we are, so let's again talk to the destination. And now the Hydra is unlocked. So click on the entrance, select Hydra, the Relic Reborn. Clear selection. Now let's go. A little over a minute, but it's okay. Alright guys, here we are at Gerolt yet again. I forgot to mention to make sure you do have your unfinished weapon equipped before the Hydra. I believe that is a requirement. Alright, so let's continue. Alright, so now we need to unequip. Alright, give it to him. And skip the cutscene. And now we need to do the hard mode primals. Alright, so we need to do Ifrit, Garuda, and Titan. Alright, so make sure undersized party is still up. Clear selection, and now we're gonna go into Ifrit. Alright, so that's Ifrit done. Grab your loot and get out. Alright, so that takes care of Ifrit, which you'll get his Hot Ember, which will appear in the important section of your item list. It's right here. Now we have to go and fight Garuda. Because I bought a story skip potion for my character, everything is basically been unlocked for me. Alright, that takes care of Garuda. Go ahead and get your treasure, and we can leave. Alright, so now we have to do is fight Titan, and we're done. Alright. I'm just gonna make some room so I can get the next weapon. Now the only issue with Titan is that he'll put you in a jail, and those jails give you a nasty damage down debuff, which can hurt you in the end if you can't kill him fast enough. So just keep that in mind. He also will destroy the arena every time he jumps. And if you get hit by landslide, you're gonna get fallen off the edge. Kill the heart. There's the debuff I told you about, and it really does suck. So we're gonna have to wait for it to drop off to be able to do real damage. Right, so second jail, then we're just gonna have to wait for it to break out. Alright, so there you go. Titan can be a really pain in the butt if you don't have enough DPS. Alright, so that is going to be the last fight we have to do before the finishing of this quest. This is what a real Relic grind is really about. So, talk to him again and pass all these in. Now we need those poetics that we've been getting from the Titan, Primals, and we need a bottle of Razet hand quenching oil, which you can get in Mordona. Alright guys, so let's go back to Mordona and get it, and we'll be back to Gerolt. And for the last time for now. Alright, so when we get there, we will continue. Alright guys, here we're back at Mordona. We're going to talk to Oriana here. And I believe it's going to be under special arms. Yes, right here, the Reset, saying Reset hand quenching oil. I don't have any inventory space, so let's fix that right now. Okay. So, to let you guys know what poetics are. Poetics is the endgame currency for a Realm Reborn. You get it from doing duties, you get it from doing primal fights for the very first time, and so on and so forth. You're going to be dealing with a lot of these during this quest. Alright guys, so here we're back at Gerolt yet again. Probably sick and tired of us bothering him, but let's pass this in and get the relic weapon. Alright, so here we go. Level 50 Summoner Book. Alright, and that concludes the very first part of the relic weapon for a Realm Reborn. Alright guys, that's pretty much going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't leave a like. If you found this useful, any comments, questions, and or concerns, please put them in the comment section down below. I've been more than happy to help you guys out with any questions you might have. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new for more Final Fantasy content. And as a reminder, make sure you hit the notification bell next to my subscribe button. This is where you guys news and upload. And follow me on all my social media at ZaneLionR on Twitter and Facebook. So until next time guys, remember walk in the glorious light of Lord Bahamut. Take care guys.